What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Zone with Matteo, and this is a brand new thing we're going to start doing. It's called Mateo's Top 5. So every episode of Mateo's Top 5, we're going to be breaking down the hottest trending sport topics of basically the last week, pulled straight from either Google Trends, which is mostly what we're going to use today, but also we could maybe pull some stuff off of Twitter. I'll be giving you my take on each and every one of them, and we're just gonna see kind of what people are what's trending in the sports world. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. So this is how I did it. I went to Google Trends and put sports past 7 days in the United States. As you can see, Cowboys Raiders obviously just played last night. That's the number one. This was updated at 3:10 p.m. November 18th. It's 3:15 when I'm recording this, so it was fairly just updated. We got Cowboys, we got the Lions, we got the World Cup qualifiers. I'm not going to talk about Chris Boyd, okay? But then you got a lot more soccer-related stuff, so that's all going to be under the World Cup. There's not enough about to. So when there's like little things just about specific people, we're probably not going to be talking about them as much. Again, there's World Cup qualifiers, but we will talk about Aaron Rodgers' injury. And then finally, the Bulls and Nuggets game. And those are going to be the 5 that we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about the Cowboys, Raiders, Lions, Eagles, World Cup qualifiers, Aaron Rodgers' injury, and the Bulls versus Nuggets game from last night. So, yes, I know I put past 7 days, but we got a lot of recent stuff. So there's been a lot of recent stuff in the last couple hours. We did have the World Cup qualifiers been going on for a while, but other than that, everything else has been fairly new. So without further ado, let's go. We're going to start with, should we start with 5 or 1? Let's start with 5. Let's start with the least trending of them all, and that's the Bulls versus Nuggets. So what we're going to do is we will be reacting to the highlights of the Bulls and the Nuggets. I hope the video quality is good. If not, we might have to do some editing and see. But, I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the game. Basically, I have no idea. I do know who wins this game, but I don't really know how each people play. We'll talk about it. It's the Bulls and the Nuggets. The 5th trendingest thing, basically, the 5th most trending thing here in the sports world as of November 18th, 2025. Let's go! There we go. Josh Giddey. I believe they're without Kobe White today. So we'll see what happens. Jamal Murray. Ooh, open 3. Oh, that's good. Money from 3. All right. 4 zip. Corner. Yum. Money. All right. Jokic, nice lob. Gordon, will he finish? Fake pump outside. Ooh, I like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Giddey. Good screen. Driving. Oh, nice play. Oh, he's blocked. Holy cow. All right. Valid. Sorry if my mic's bad. Here's Modest. Oh, nice drive and 1. Nice. I like that. Oh, man, a good lob. This is why Jokic gets his triple-doubles as often as he actually does. This is absolutely crazy. Nice drive. Nice. 16-10. Giddey. Oh, my goodness. Modest wide open 3. Murray, 3. Good. A lot of 3s happening today. I wanted to see. Oh, my goodness. Another one? Yeah, hold on. I wanted to see. Okay, 3-pointers. Denver hit 14 and hit 14 threes. They were shooting 40% from 3. The Bulls were shooting 36% from 3. They hit 19 threes. Holy cow.
And if the Bulls have an advantage, it's the running game.
Here's Jokic. Another 3. My goodness. They've been just shooting 3s. Both teams have been shooting 3s. Are we going to see another one? Oh, my goodness. No way. Okay. No. Holy cow. What is this? Is this just a who can hit the most 3s? This is, oh my goodness, again? Holy cow. Why is everybody just hitting threes? It's even a close game. Bulls have been really hot to start the season. Another one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow.
Coming off the bench for the first time in his career.
They're starting to pull away here, up 4. If they hit another 3 here, like they tend to do, step back, nope, drive. Oh, they actually drive. Oh, nice little floater play. I like that a lot. Like that a lot. They're starting to pull. No way. Oh my goodness. Money. Nice. We're gonna take another one? Of course we are. Why not? Money. Let's go. Holy cow. Oh, they're up by 12 now? What an edit there. Good edit. No way. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? They're up by 13 against the Denver Nuggets. This is crazy. Oh! Beautiful. 16-point lead.
Josh Giddey hasn't played in about 8 minutes of game time.
Oh, good play. Good play, good play. That's crazy that Josh Giddey's not even on and they're going. Fast break for 50. Yep. Nice play. Nice play all around. Missed the 3. Nice drive. There's foul. No, no foul. Oh, okay. So Jokic just gets the and 1. Still a 16-point game or something like that. 14-point game. There's a 3 for Denver. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't really like the floor from I don't like the gray floor and the rainbow in the middle. I don't know what's going on. Denver kind of sliding. A nice little nice. I like that a lot. No, I like that. That play is a great play by Aaron Gordon. Here's Jamal. Jamal, you're gonna take it. Oh, step back 3. Money. Let's go. Murray. Oh my goodness. Wide open money. Wide open. Hold on. Wide open money. My goodness. Who led this team? I'll look more later, but gosh, they both shot 47% from the floor. That's crazy. Nuggets are 9-3 heading into this game. Bulls are 6-6. Oh, I guess they fell off. I want to see Jokic. Did he have another? He had another triple-double. Okay. Jamal had 34. Man, Jokic played 39 minutes. My goodness. My goodness. Sorry. I stopped this. Hopefully we can, like, it can load so that it's not all, I don't know, like, misty and foggy. I guess not, though. Oh, my goodness. Josh. Back. 3. Oh! Okay. Like, and it's not just, like, normal people hitting, like the people that you would expect to hit the 3. But it's like, it's good players. And bench players hitting 3. That's crazy. Oh, good block. Good block. Here's Jokic. Wide open money. Wow. Again, I apologize for the... Oh my goodness, that's so deep. Holy, that made me sit up. It's 6-7. Sorry, I had to. 67 points for the Jokic, my man. Ooh. Oh, that was funny. Can they hit 6-7? Or no, they're probably just going to hit a 3. Yep. Nice. Nice. Tied at 71. Jamal. What a play. Jamal Murray's good. Jamal Murray is definitely good. Here's Josh. Josh Giddey. I got to figure out my settings here. Nice find. Modest. I like Modest. I like Modest a lot. Here's Josh. Wide open. Porter. Herder. My bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Aaron Gordon went off. Aaron Gordon went off for sure. Woo! Like that. Tie. Yeah, let's sim to that fourth quarter. Oh my gosh! Holy, they're up by 10 already? They're up by 12 here in the fourth quarter. Oh my, deep 3. Jamal is so good. Jamal is so good. Missed, and Jamal again gets the rebound. Jamal coming in. Drive, and the foul, and 1. Murray again. He went off. He went off here in the later minutes. Here's Jokic. Nice find. Nice find, Jokic. 5 minutes left. Murray. Jokic. Oh, wow. 1 point game. Oh, this is good. This is a good game. This is why it's the 5th most trending thing here on Google. What a game so far. 1 point game. Murray. Oh my gosh. This is special. This game is special. 116 117. 6-7. Good play. 118 117. Man, why is this so bad? I'm sorry for this bad visual. Oh my gosh, he's taking a 3. Just Jokic. Jokic. Oh my goodness. Jokic is insane. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but he is literally insane. Insane.
Out wide from the basket. 9 on the shot clock.
Oh gosh.
Jokic.
I'm sorry again. This. Oh, that's blocked. Good steal. He's on the break. Hey! Yo, that would have definitely been a timeout. Jokic working. Fade. Oh. I mean, it's special what he does. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this video quality is so bad, but we got 38 seconds. We got to finish it. They don't foul, which is interesting. Wide open 3. 126, 122. He's driving. Oh, Jokic. And no foul. Good work. They're still not fouling. That's crazy. Oh, they do foul. Okay. 128, 124. Here's Jamal Murray. Jamal, step back. Does he hit that? No shot. No shot he hits that. And they fouled 1.7. Wow. So they hit both free throws, so they have a shot. They have to. Who are they going to give it to? Jokic. Oh, my gosh. Ooh. Dude, that almost went in. That almost went in. Holy cow. That almost went in. Here's a recap. Here's a recap of, though, the stat lines, if you guys want the stat lines. My goodness. 130, 127. Bulls get their 7th win of the season. They started like 6-1. That's crazy. I really like this, though, as a Timberwolves fan, for the Nuggets to lose. I think that's super important. But yeah, I mean, I like this a lot for sure. And yeah, I mean, like you can tell, like, look at this stat line by Jokic. I mean, this stat line by Jokic is absolutely crazy. 18 rebounds, 13 assists, and 36 points. Like, these are 2K numbers. These aren't real life NBA numbers, but yet he does it almost every night. Jamal Murray had 34 points. Gordon had 24 and 10. I like that a lot in 32 minutes. And then I want to look at the Bulls here. Modest had 13. Giddey had 21. I mean, they had 3 players over 20 points. That's incredible. Giddey had 14 rebounds for a shooting guard. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I like this. I like this Bulls team a lot for sure, and I can see why it is one of the trending topics here, because the Nuggets are 10-3. They've just lost their 3rd game of the season to a 7-win team. And, heck, it is what it is. It is what it is for sure. And, the next thing we're going to be I really hope my mic is turned on, right? Please tell me. Yeah, good. The next one we're going to look at is the Aaron Rodgers injury. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't need surgery, but let's just have our man, Mike Tomlin, tell you guys what's going on with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron's got a fracture in his wrist. It does not require surgery. Really, it's just about bracing it and securing it for his comfort and safety. And then it's about how functional he is. And so we don't have the answers to that as we stand here today. But certainly I would imagine we're going to get some clarity as we push through the week. I think his experience really kind of aids in that. He's the type of guy and has the type of profile that doesn't require a lot of physical work in an effort to be ready to play, and that's helpful. In the meanwhile, certainly it'll provide opportunities for Mason and Will to get quality work as we start the week, and I think that's the posture that we're in. A little later in the week, we'll take a look at Aaron, and again, as I mentioned, the variables are stabilizing it and making sure that he's safe and he can.
So yeah, making sure he's safe is a big thing here. What they're gonna make sure he's good to go for before they don't want to risk it because they are in a playoff spot right now. I don't know if they're gonna end up making the playoffs, depending on a lot of different things, I guess. But I think we all want to see Aaron Rodgers succeed in his final year. So we will see for sure, though, what happens. And yeah, so that's gonna kind of be this is gonna be the shorter one for sure out of them all. Sorry about that. Shortest, taking a look. I mean, we could look like that's really the update that we need. I think, you know, I don't think he's gonna play. To be honest, I don't think he's gonna play. But we'll get more, throughout the week. So yeah, I mean, we can't really say much more than that and talk more about it. My take on it though is that this is a very concerning if you're a Pittsburgh Steeler, and you're a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. We're going to talk a bit more about each and every team, coming into the playoffs. Week 12, our NFL episode will be coming out either today or not today, either tomorrow or Thursday. I just want standings, people. Chill. Yeah, that's NBA. Okay, we're just gonna be done here. But coming out Thursday will be our NFL episode. Probably Thursday, maybe even Wednesday, but Thursday we'll talk about playoff races. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so you never miss those episodes as well. And of course, if we have any breaking news, I'll probably post shorts about it as well. So there's the two things, and now the last three things are going to be interesting. We got the World Cup qualifiers, the Lions, Eagles, and the Cowboys and Raiders. So, without further ado, let us go over to talk about the World Cup qualifiers. So, for those who don't know, the World Cup is approaching, and you basically qualify. There's a bunch of qualifying tournaments basically for all over the world. You see, the U.S. is qualified for sure because they are hosting. So Canada, Mexico, and U.S. are all hosting, so they're automatically in there. But we're going to go through quickly before we'll talk more about the European teams in a second because that way is that the way to get into the World Cup is so hard from Europe's side of things. Everybody else, I'm pretty sure, has qualified more or less. But yeah, Canada, Mexico, United States as hosts, they will be making the World Cup. Then Japan won there. So hold on. Each country or continent, really. Each continent has its own tournament with their teams, and then you compete basically in a bunch of tournaments. So the winners, obviously, so Japan, they're in because they won. So is New Zealand. So is Iran. Sorry. Argentina won the South American one, and then all these guys, you see the runner-ups also get in there. And then you see some other leagues. I don't know exactly how they all do it, but a lot of South America qualifies. You get basically the top 6 spots, basically make the World Cup, and then you got some more. Here's all the African teams that aren't probably going to do much. But then when you get to the UEFA, which is the European league right in Europe, you got England making it because they won their group, and I'm going to talk more about that. France, we'll talk more about this. Germany, Netherlands, because so basically here's basically how it works. I'm going to just really talk about the European League because it's quite interesting. So you can see there are a lot of groups. There are many groups, a lot of groups. There are L all the way through L. Position 1, if you win your group, you automatically go to the World Cup. So that is why England, right, Norway and stuff, those guys all won their groups. And this is still going on. So there are some teams that haven't won their group yet. Switzerland is still competing. So they haven't won for sure. But I believe Germany has qualified because you played 6 games. So if 6 games, most likely, sometimes 5, depending on your group size. Okay, so if there's five teams in your group, you play 8 games. If there's 4, you play 6. So, like you see, Austria still has to play one more game, so they're not for sure in, because if they lose and then this team wins, they could win that group. Italy is done, so they will be the second teams, meaning they will play in the playoffs. So there's now another tournament for the second place team. So after you win your group, the winner of each group automatically goes in, and there are 12 of those groups. So each winner, advances all the way A through L, advances the winners, okay? And then the runner-ups in each group, which is going to be Slovakia, Ukraine, Turkey, most likely, unless I'm guessing Spain's going to win that game. Probably, Poland, Italy, all those guys. The runner-ups are going to play in a tournament that is basically, if you win, you're in, you move on, basically. So they're types of playoffs. So there's 12 runner-ups, right? And then the top 4 of those playoffs. So whoever advances to the semis and more, you advance to the World Cup. So that's kind of how it works. And those are like some of the teams that are most likely going to make it. But yeah, we can go back to this tab here and show you that like Netherlands, Germany, Norway, Portugal, Croatia, France, and England have all made it out of Europe so far. And then there's still a lot more teams going on. So, it's throughout. This is a huge process. It's the World Cup, I believe, is in June of 2026. So there's still loads of time, but obviously United States will be in there. England will be in there. Those are probably the teams I'm rooting for in general. But we'll get to see Holland. We'll get to see, from Argentina, we'll get to see Messi. Portugal is in there, so we'll get to see Ronaldo in the World Cup again. England's always so fun to watch. I believe they won the last World Cup, right? No, they didn't. Oh, okay. Dang. Who won the last World Cup? It was a European team, right? Or who won? France won recently. That's 2018. Who won I'm blanking on this. Last World Cup. Oh yeah, Argentina. Okay, I do remember that. Yeah, and then Croatia and Morocco were the runners-up. That's right. Cool. Yeah, so Argentina over France is something like you're thinking of. I believe Messi did score. Did Messi score? Yeah, Messi did score in the penalty shot, right? Did he score? Dude, I'm blanking on how this game went. I completely forgot. Messi scored. He scored in the penalty shot as well. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that was the last World Cup. Argentina's trying to go back to back. I mean, it's so hard to go back to back. I doubt that's going to happen, but yeah, it's trending because we're getting excited for that. I'm super excited for the World Cup. The World Cup is probably one of the best international things, and then we got the Winter Olympics coming up soon. So we got a lot of world stuff going on, world sports, which should be fun because it's just a whole nother level of fun because it's different. It's different than the normal leagues, right? So though that's the World Cup qualifiers, and then we got 2 NFL games we're going to talk about. We're not going to react to them because they were absolutely awful. Both of them were awful, but we will talk about them a little bit. Starting off with the number 2, the second most trending thing here on Google Trends, is the Eagles win over the Lions. And again, I will talk more about these things on our NFL episode, so we're not going to spend as much time on here as well. It was an ugly game for both sides. There were questionable calls. It is what it is. Jalen Hurts, 14 of 28, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jared Goff, 14 of 37, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Note, Jalen Hurts did only throw 135 yards, and Jared Goff threw almost 300. Jahmyr Gibbs could not really get anything going. 12 carries, 39 yards. And then, really same with Barkley, too. Barkley had 26 carries for 83 yards, just nothing going. Nobody scored touchdowns, really. Jalen Hurts scored one on the ground. That was the only touchdown of the game. It was for the Eagles. And then the other touchdown it was to Jameson Williams. He had that one tutty. He had four catches for 88 yards. I guess that's pretty darn good. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, though, when your running back leads you in receptions, unless you're CMC, it's probably not going to be good. He caught a 42-yard pass, Jahmyr Gibbs did. But yeah, Amon-Ra was pretty absent. So was, A.J. Brown. I know 7 catches, 49 yards, excuse me. I just wasn't impressed by this team. It was pretty sad. 0 points in the third quarter, 3 points in the first quarter, 16 points in the second quarter, and then 6 points in the fourth quarter. It just wasn't good. A lot of field goals. The defenses were good. Jalen Phillips got that one interception, I believe. Did he? Where's the interception? No. Who had the interception? Oh, yeah, Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean had the interception. And nothing really on the returns either. It was Jake Bates, though, 1 for 1 on field goals. He had a 54-yarder. He missed an extra point, though. Jake Elliott, 3 of 3 of field goals. He had a 49 as his longest. He was 1 of 1 on extra points. He had 10 points. He scored 10 points out of the 16 points. When your kicker scores 10 out of 16 points, that's kind of crazy. And, so punting we don't really care about. But, yeah, it just kind of tells you the story of the game right there. Team stats overall, though, comparing, we can go a little in-depth. If you want to go...
Ask those coaches, any changes? No way.
Oh, we have highlights. Game 1 minute highlights. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You can throw it.
Scanning here. It's deflected and intercepted. On the deflection, Cooper DeJean has it. At 12 yards.
I didn't realize how bad of an interception that was. That was deflected. My goodness. Look at this.
Ask those coaches, any changes? No way. You can throw it.
Scanning here. It's deflected and intercepted.
That's the unluckiest interception you're going to ever see. Oh, man, they're just giving you a quick, 1 minute. Look at this.
Takes it to 12-yard line.
But as you can see, they didn't do it. Oh, wait, no, they did score. No, I don't think they scored after it. I think they punted.
Takes it to the Philadelphia 40. Fake to Gibbs. Again in the middle. Jameson Williams on the run. Not going to get him. Touchdown.
But yeah, that was definitely the best play of the night. Jameson Williams. And I know I completely missed him. I missed him in one of my shorts I did. But go ahead and check those shorts out. So you can know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he did have a heck of a week. J-Mo, congratulations for scoring the only Lions touchdown of the game.
You are not catching him when he is taken off. And Hurts surfs over the top and is in for the touchdown. Officially.
They love that tush push. They love that tush push. This was the interesting play. This was the controversial play. I think that everybody is why they're searching this game up so much. Let's roll the clip. We'll see.
And Hurts throwing right side, incomplete, and a flag.
Oh, come on. Come on. That is terrible.
Chris Collinsworth said, man, that is terrible. And yeah, that was. You call this pass interference? Here's the pass interference call.
And Hurts throwing right side, incomplete, and a flag.
Oh, come on. Come on. That is terrible. That is an...
Yeah, it is quite terrible indeed. But that's, kind of the highlights, I guess, of the day. And yeah, overall, it just wasn't. I mean, it just wasn't a good game. And
It hurts.
I mean,
Throwing right.
it didn't get much better for the number one trending game. The number one trending thing on Google Trends via sports, Cowboys Raiders. I don't understand why, but I mean, it was an ugly game. Ugly game. Dak Prescott, though, had an insane game, but the Raiders just look awful. They're 2-8. But the Cowboys are 4-5-1, and I guess it is America's team. They scored 21 points in the second quarter, 3 touchdowns in the second quarter. Dak Prescott, I'm not even going to talk about the Raiders, okay? Just so you know, I'm not going to talk about the Raiders. I'm going to talk about the Cowboys, and that is it. The Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. I'm like even getting rid of the Raiders on that side of the screen. We don't care. Dak Prescott, 25 of 33, 268 passing yards, not 206.7. 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He was sacked once. His QBR rating, QB rating, I guess, QBR, whatever, 86.7. Javonte Williams on the ground, 93 yards off of 22 carries. He did not have a tutty. George Pickens, 144 yards and 9 catches. I wonder if I won my fantasy because George Pickens went crazy. CeeDee Lamb had 5 catches for 66 yards. Jake Ferguson, 4 catches for 16 yards and a touchdown. 37-yard touchdown, I believe, was George Pickens. The defense looked good. They had a safety. I don't know if they had any interceptions. Yes, they did. Marquise Bell had 1 interception for a return of 24 yards, and nothing really kick returning wise. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty bad game. The Raiders are 2-8. Cowboys 4-5-1. Where do I now put them in my power rankings? Well, come back either tomorrow or Thursday where we will have our Week 12 power rankings, and I'm going to say things get juicy because things get revealed and things I've been saying get confirmed. You want to know what that is? Come back Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have my NFL Week 12 power rankings, predictions, just my NFL episode. What did I learn from Week 11 of the NFL? We will talk all about that coming up in our next episode here on Inside the Zone with Matteo. But this was the debut of Mateo's top 5. Those are the top 5 most trending things here on Google. We talked about the Cowboys and the Raiders a little bit. We talked about the Lions and the Eagles. We talked about the World Cup. We talked about Aaron Rodgers' injury. And, of course, we had to talk about that insane Bulls-Nuggets game. So much more things trending, but those are the top 5. That's Mateo's top 5. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to keep God first. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn the notification bell button on so you never, ever, ever, ever miss an episode of Inside the Zone with Matteo. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to say it one more time. Don't forget to keep God first because he's the most important thing in your life. And he will never, ever disappoint. So I hope you guys have a good day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.